Welcome to Storyverse Audio, where stories don't just entertain, they transform. Imagine standing in a crowded room, speaking your truth, but feeling like no one's listening. That's the quiet ache behind the story I want to share today, The Voice Nobody Heard. It's a feeling that resonates deeply, touching on those moments when we feel invisible, dismissed, or overlooked, even when our words carry the weight of our very soul. We've all been there, right? We all know what it's like to be silenced, whether by circumstances beyond our control or by the simple yet cutting indifference of others. Maybe it brings to mind a young person, full of dreams, trying to explain their passion to skeptical family members. Or perhaps you picture a colleague in a bustling office, struggling to voice a critical concern that keeps getting drowned out by louder opinions. It could even be a friend, quietly battling inner demons no one seems to see, their silence a desperate cry for help. That voice, even if it's just a whisper, holds so much. It holds significance, pain, hope, and a desperate, fundamental need to be understood. Think about the sheer courage it takes to speak up when you fear no one will listen. It's like shouting into a void, wondering if your words will ever find a home. But here is a truth that often gets lost in the noise. Voices that seem unheard don't actually lose their meaning. They don't just vanish into thin air. Sometimes they simply wait. They wait for the right person to come along, the one listener who is ready to hear. They wait for the right moment, when the world is finally quiet enough to pay attention. Or sometimes they're just waiting for us to find the courage to speak again, a little louder, a little stronger. There's a profound and often overlooked power in being patient with ourselves and with others, especially in those still, silent spaces. When you feel like you're not being heard, it's easy to believe that your thoughts and feelings are invalid. But that's not true. Your perspective is yours, and it's valuable simply because it exists. It's a part of your story. So give yourself grace. Allow your voice to rest and gather strength. Its time will come. And now, let's flip the script. What if we, as listeners, made a conscious effort to tune in more carefully? What if, instead of rushing past the quiet people in our lives, we leaned in a little closer? What if we offered a simple, open-ended question like, "I'd love to hear what you think," or "Is there anything on your mind?" And when they do speak, what if we listened without judgment, without distraction, without already planning our reply? It sounds simple, but this small shift can change everything. It's an act of deep respect and compassion. Because hearing that soft voice, the one that feels like nobody has ever heard it, can be the catalyst for incredible things. It can spark a genuine connection where there was once distance. It can begin a journey of healing for someone who has been carrying their burdens alone. It can ignite transformation, not just for the speaker, but for the listener too. It reminds us of our shared humanity. Every time we create a safe space for someone to be vulnerable, we're doing more than just listening. We are affirming their existence. We are saying, "I see you. I hear you. You matter." This is how we build stronger communities, deeper friendships, and more compassionate families. It starts with the simple, powerful act of paying attention. So the next time you feel unheard, please remember this. Your voice matters. It has inherent worth, even if it feels lost in the echo chamber of the world. Hold on to it. Nurture it. And to anyone who finds themselves near someone who is silent or struggling to be heard, your openness, your patience, your kindness might just be the bridge they need to cross from silence to expression. Our world becomes so much richer, so much more vibrant and complete, when every whisper, every pause, and every moment of silence is met not with impatience, but with genuine kindness and attention. Because in the end, it's not just about being the loudest person in the room. It's about being heard with heart. Thank you so much for joining me today at Storyverse Audio. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Let's continue to share stories that transform.